This clip is brought to you by Merrick Health, the premium telehealth network from Derek More Plates, More Dates. Get your blood work and hormone optimization done under the same roof. Enjoy this clip.
Dude, I'm loving this conversation, but Mark had sent us like a little bit of background on you. And he was like, yeah, he's from the East Coast. I'm like, no way. A guy named Vinny Uzi's from the East Coast. Didn't see that coming. But I love hearing like the old school days about like lifting on the East Coast. How you had to, ride your bike uphill both ways in the snow. Like that's all good stuff. But like from both you and Mark, like what's the like the biggest stark difference in like actual training methods from East and West Coast? I'm thinking like, is there any difference? Like maybe like dog crap training's more popular out there, or is it more like powerlifting chains in West Side where we don't have that over here in California sometimes? Anything like that?
So right off the top of my head, what I could tell you is like what's popular around me. F45 is pretty big right now. CrossFit kind of dying out. More functional kind of groupie stuff, maybe a little bit.
Wait, go into the functional groupie stuff. What do you mean? What's this functional groupie shit? I'm so curious, Doc.
Okay, so functional group fitness, right? It's good for not a gym lover or someone who has drive. And I'm not against it.
Or someone who's driven.
I'm being serious. You go to the gym, you show up, you don't have to think someone puts it together. It's excellent. They put you through a hard workout.
Okay.
That's why there's places like that. Someone like me, we love, I could design my own shit, and for people, they don't love it like that. They know they need to exercise. You got to work out. I'm not going to the gym and I'm not even going to take an app and look at it. They do it for me. I'm there for the shortest amount of time. I sweat. I'm in shape. My blood work's good enough for me. They pay it. That's what's popular around me. I'm sure it's popular on the West Coast too. Yeah. It's not that much different from here to there. I mean, I was just driving here. It looked like the fucking BQE. I was like, yo, if I went into a time zone, I woke up, I'm like, yo, this doesn't look any different.
Wait, I might be dumb, but what's BQE?
Brooklyn Queens Expressway. It's a nightmare.
Okay. I know it was Brooklyn Queens, but I know the rest.
Yeah, I'm lost with some of this shit.
Am I right or wrong? I'm right.
That's right.
I don't really know if there's like a huge difference East Coast, West Coast in terms of like training, or if there ever was really, but
training.
Yeah. All I know is that I think it's the time, like it's the era. And I think if I was here, like, or if I was in LA training with Mike O'Hearn 20 something years ago, it was probably similar. In fact, when I did move to California, I was like 22 or 21. So it was like 20 something years ago. And the training was similar and the people were similar. There was just like bodybuilding was more popular. And then I would train at Gold's Gym Venice. So you would see like Flex Wheeler and stuff like that was like completely shocking to me. I was like, what the, I had friends and stuff, or my brother's friends, my oldest brother's friends were jacked and stuff, but they weren't fucking Flex Wheeler. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they didn't look like that. So, but yeah, the training was similar. Like people just, even Flex, and even when I saw Charles Glass training people, it was old school methods. People were just, the work was the same. People were working very hard. Yeah. People were overloading with heavy weight. I saw, Flex and other bodybuilders there, Paul Dillette and a bunch of other people they would just go as heavy as they could within reason and still had like good form and stuff like that. So a lot of it seemed like it was pretty similar.
Yeah, training. I mean, human being is a human being. I mean, really, like here to California is pretty close to the same. Like Long Island's a hotbed of bodybuilding. Like there's tons of bodybuilders there. Being jacked in the 90s and even the early 2000s or 80s, it's probably pretty close to California, West Coast. Now, I can't say that about Missouri. I could definitely say that about like Florida.
Yeah, that's
here in New York and California.
You're bringing up a good point because in Ohio it was different. Like at West Side it was different, and even some of the gyms I've been to around the area, it was just different. Like the weather is so different, so vastly different that everything's different. But it reminds me of a story. My brother, I think he was in like Arkansas or something. I don't remember why he was there. But he went into like a store and he started talking to somebody and they were just like making conversation. Like they weren't trying to be rude. They were just being silly. And they were like, you're not from here, right? It's like, and the guy said something like, go back to California or something like that. Because my brother mentioned something about how he lives in California. And the guy's like, he's like, you need to go back there or something. They're joking around. And my brother goes, well, I'm not actually from California.
Yeah.
I'm from New York. And the guy goes, even worse. He goes, anything on the outside of the country is bad.
Oh my God.
I was like, that's hilarious.
That's a bummer.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right. Share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too, so you can get whatever you like from us. All right? Peace.